Hey, Blessed Tribe, it's Coach Jess. I'm back again with another mental health motivational word. Okay, I wanted to just jump on really early on today before me and London go to gymnastics because, like I told y'all, she's not a time queen. She like to be on time. So, in efforts to make sure that I get her there on time, I'm tuning in early with you guys today. So, the word that I got for you all is calling all leaders. Okay, so, God was telling me as I was communing with Holy Spirit, getting into meditation and praying, God said He looking for some leaders. This is going to be the season where leaders are going to be rising, okay? But there are some things that you guys got to do to get into preparation for leadership. I've already given you guys prophetic messages that doors will be opening for you drastically, okay? That means that it's going to change your life, impact your life in an abundant way, in a major way, a serious way. So the same thing leading up with that is that your leadership skills are going to be called forth, whether that just be leadership in keeping the peace, leadership in directing a group to accomplish a goal, leadership of making sure that things go smoothly for other people. Whatever your leadership is, whether it be leadership in your family, in your friend circle, socially, personally, professionally, whatever it is, whatever your skills are that people actually want to bring forth and need, you are going to be a solution for somebody else's problem. So that's when I started hearing about leadership. So God said He's calling all leaders. So if you are a leader, people call on you. They ask you to help them orchestrate things, think things through, problem solve for them. You are the person who keeps your cool while everybody else is frantic. You are a person that you are well organized, you are balanced in your emotions, you're able to think clearly through hectic situations. Your character is good. You are able to be magnetic with people, and people just come to you. They want to do business with you, they want to know more about what you have to say. And this is not just your own by your own will. This is a gift that God gave you to be a good leader, an effective leader. It is a God-given gift because everybody can't meet different diverse people and be able to connect with them on a spiritual, personal, professional level. So God say, if you have those abilities, if you have those qualities, the people just come to you. They want more and more and more. He's wanting you to fine tune those skills in this season because He's calling them forth for you guys to get into preparation, because the kingdom needs these type of people. The kingdom deserves more people in abundance leadership positions so that more people can come in the kingdom. Enough people have been mistreated, tormented, oppressed, and not done fairly through bad leadership. So God is saying He's wanting more of His God chosen leaders to step forth. And again, you have great character. You do the right thing when nobody's watching. You treat people well no matter what economic status they fall on under. You are willing to think that everybody has value to bring to the table. You are a good listener. You have a good attitude. People just come to you. They just love your positive energy. They think that you have a good spirit. You have light energy where people are saying that you can help keep the peace in my environment, in my business, in my organization. People actually keep you around not only for your talent, your skill, and your will, but for your attitude. To have an optimistic attitude, a person who believes in you when nobody else does, a person who is resilient even when it fails. They say, keep going, let's change it this way and see if it works this time. Let's not give up just yet, because if God has given you a vision and given you a goal, then it must be some way that He wants you to bring forth that goal and accomplish it in your life. So you need people like this around your business, around your mission, around your purpose, in order for you to reach success, because everything is not going to succeed within the first 90 days. Everything may not succeed within the first 365 days. You might have to double that, triple that, keep going in whatever's working. I told you guys before, if it works, keep doing it. Don't put a time limit on when God is going to blink your eyes and your business just blossom when He sees it's ready. So people are going to keep you around for just having a good attitude. You do not know how nasty it is to have a lot of talent, a lot of gift, a lot of anointing, a lot of skill and will, and have a jacked up attitude. People will not keep you around with a nasty, poor attitude. So you must begin to, if you are a leader and you're not already in position with having a good, cheerful attitude, change that, because it doesn't matter how high up you go with your educational level, with your skill, with your mastery. If you do not have a good attitude, people like to do business with people they like. So that means that people must like you, far as just your ability to be kind to somebody, speak to somebody correctly, look someone in their eyes, keep a positive word on your tongue, not always thinking about all the trauma and hurt that other people have done to you, bringing it into the kingdom tables that God put you before. You're not going to be able to do that and be successful. So these are some of the preparation things God is saying He wanting you guys to work on as He's bringing forth leaders in the next season, okay? So your judgment is well. Your discernment, you're really intact with yourself, with the angelic world, with the Holy Spirit. You know how to bring it all together where God say, go that way, don't say that, be quiet right now, speak up right now, use that authority and that confidence that I got in you. God will give you certain directions, but you know when to hold them and when to fold them. That's kind of like a term when people play cards. I'm not a good card player, but I just remember that. All right. So know when to be quiet, know when to speak up, know when to walk away. Just know when. So you are a good person to know when, okay? Far as judgment, you know when to be quiet, when to speak up, and when to just listen. Sometimes you can just look at somebody and be an attentive listener versus speaking or being angry or reacting. Sometimes He just wants you to be still. So you are great with helping people solve their problems. As a leader, you are someone else's solution to their problem. Somebody could have a problem suffering in mental illness or depression or anxiety or stress, or they may just need some motivation in their day. Right now, I am serving as a solution to someone's problem of being mistreated, having no boundaries, not understanding that they have leadership qualities inside of them. This message is coming forth to birth those things up out of you that you may not even know be an issue for you, because you could be on a job making $8, $10, 10, 15, 25, whatever, and it may be lower than what you're worth. But God is wanting you to wake up in this season and understand that you have leadership inside of you. You have leadership in your mind, leadership at your fingertips, but you have to prepare yourself and get into position when He opened the door. You don't bring all that trauma, all that baggage, and all of that negativity that you may have grew up in or that you may have developed in over a period of time that you're no longer wanting to be a part of your life because you see it's not productive. He's wanting you to work on those things. Go to therapy, get in a life coaching session, exercise more, go to sleep on time, cut toxic people off, tell people no. Sometimes you got to tell people in your mind, hell no, I'm not doing that. That doesn't serve my purpose. That doesn't push the needle further of where I'm going and where God got me to go. Not selfish. Boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. I am going to be the boundary queen only because I had boundaries with my mom. I have boundaries with everybody in my life. They don't always work. And then I put up another boundary. I'm always reevaluating to see, okay, if that's not working, let's not be insane today. Do something different. And you eventually see your life change as you take authority and leadership in your own life. You will see it change. So, you are the solution to somebody else's problem, okay? And you will influence many people. Some of the people you will know, some of the people that are able to see you in your kingdom assignment and see you get blessed and see you get blossomed and transformed in your family. They may be able to appreciate that because they knew you when you were not in alignment with what God got for you. But some people won't. Some people can't take your success. Some people can't see God blessing you over blessing them. You won't be able to influence those type of people. But most of the people that you're going to influence are going to be strangers, people from the other side of the world. You are the solution to somebody else's problem. And God say a lot of them are going to be unknown people, okay? So your leadership skills are not only going to be for your own bloodline, your own friend circle, and people you can like drive to their house or know their number. It's going to be people that you don't even know. People that's going to sow into your business and say, I want you to come here and do this. I want you to influence this group of people that I am connected to. A lot of the people that you are meant to influence with your leadership are unknown. You don't know them. They're complete strangers. But guess what? They gonna love on you just like y'all do. You love on a person like you known them forever. They so into you. They so into your business with money, with encouraging words, with just engaging communication through the comments, through subscribing, through liking, emailing people to say their testimony. Listen, soon as I stood up and realized that I was the leader, my life and my income and things just elevated. It began to blossom and match what I know the Father had for me. Through hard work on yourself. The only person that can stop you from reaching this leadership capacity that God said he got for you is you, okay? So remain humble. Humility is my best friend. Listen, people that don't even know me, people that know me, they're like, girl, you are so humble. And it's a gift. Now that's a gift. Because it's easy to be cocky and say, I got will, I got skill, I got resiliency. Look at me now, right? But God say, no, that's not what he wants you to do. He wants you to stay humble so that you can reach the people who have been overlooked, who have been overstepped, who have not even understood what they had inside of them. You need to reach those people. But if you're turning your nose up to people that God have put in your path for you to impact, you're going to miss it. So God says, stay humble, but don't let people walk all over you, talk to you crazy, take advantage of your emotions, your resources, your body, your children, your house, your car, your gift, things that you are responsible for. You're going to have to say, listen, let's put this in alignment, that in alignment, and it's going to all work over a period of time. Don't try to tackle it by yourself. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm a walking resource, okay? I am a walking solution to your problems. So God is saying, you can get all of these things in alignment, okay? But you don't have to do it by yourself. Before I press play on these videos, I already tell you guys, I meditate, I get into prayer. I make sure that I am in alignment. I'm making the best move to push me forward to where my Father has me to go. I could have been doing anything else right now, but I decided to make a sacrifice and bring forth these messages that God have given me on today to share with you. So humility, I think the most humbling experience is to physically talk to God, not just in your head. I used to do that too. But God, when he said he waiting on your call, when you call somebody, you just don't put the phone to your ear and just let it just dial out when they answer. You say, hey girl, what's up? How you doing? What you doing today? How you been doing? Yes, I'm back. My time was fabulous. Yes, right? The same thing when you commune with your Father. Get humble. If you need to humble yourself all the way, put a pillow down, get on your knees, even lay on the side of your bed if you're not comfortable in that position or not ailment in your body enough to get in that position. Just get to a place where you're quiet, where you're still, where you're calling out and you're telling your Father exactly what you want to do this year. God, I'm in a position where I want to forgive my abuser. God, I'm in a position right now I want to apply for an advancement in my career. I want to change careers altogether. I hate that job and I'm ready to leave. God, I hate that relationship and how it has done me. And I'm ready. It turned me into another person. I'm ready to leave. I want to change locations in the world. I want you to relocate me. I want you to advance my career like no other. Speak to him openly. I want you to heal my children and heal my body, heal the toxic trauma that has been passed down for generation and generation and generation in my bloodline. Nothing is too big or too small for your Father. Go to him. And this is how you can remain humble, because you can know when you look back and you can say, I remember when I prayed that prayer 10 years ago and now it's being answered. It's been answered. Think about all the prayers you've prayed and it will remind you to be humble. It will remind you to submit to your Father and know that he got the best plan out here for you, okay? God said get organized. You being a good leader, okay? You're going to need to get organized. And this is going to help your life flow a little better. I'm not the best organizer, but I got a handle on it enough where I'm not stressed out and late everywhere I go and feeling a lot of anxiety when I get ready to make a move or I get ready to sew into a life coaching session with you all or take London to gymnastics. I got it planned out where that it flows and it doesn't stress me out and I can actually use my gift and put my energies into other productive things in the day, okay? So just doing small stuff like getting up a little earlier to get your day started will make you be on time. I write down some things that I want to do for the week, and I kind of prioritize them in that way. I made, like right now while I'm recording a video, I got laundry going, so I may multitask to get some things done. I go to sleep a little earlier too. That helps me mentally just be prepared for the things that I need to do. I pack for my trip a little earlier, so I already have everything washed and set out, and I know how to, put it where I want it to go. I make time for things that are important to me. Like right now, recording this video is important to me, so I prioritize it on my list to make sure I got it done. It'll help you in your life, like letting things be smoother. So like I said, you won't just be rushed up all the time. You'll be able to commit and put your attention on one thing at a time. It'll help your team when God brings you a team of people, and you will be able to delegate tasks because you'll know exactly what needs to be done. So people can actually help you. Sometimes people may be available to help you, but you don't know how to tell them how to help you because you are looking at everything in one big blur. And God says it's time for you to break it down a little bit, okay? So it'll be easier on your team when you're organized. You won't be so flustered. You won't get frustrated. You won't get overwhelmed. Your kids will be in alignment with whatever you got going on. They like a routine, so staying organized. I got one Blessed Tribe member. She knows she's my routine queen, okay? I learned that from her. Getting your children into routine is really, really important because they will respond. Like right now, London was here. She knows that I have to record. So I got a routine in place for when that is happening so that she's safe. And then after that, I have another routine in place for us to follow back up and spend time together. Your friends, listen, your friends, they're gonna love you, they're gonna miss you, you're gonna be not able to be on every scene, but when you do show up, make time for your friends, schedule that in as a priority to you, because people who have supported you when you were not in alignment, and they're still supporting you while you're in alignment with what God had for you, make time for those people. They love you. They want to spend time with you. They want to sow on you. They want to take you out to lunch, tell you how good God is moving in your life, even if it's just video Skyping or FaceTiming or meeting up for brunch or lunch or whatever. Try to make time for people in your life that mean something to you. Like I was saying with London, after I record, when she's here, I make time to spend with my baby so that we can still keep that connection, and I can still, follow up with her and make sure I'm giving her enough attention, okay? Same thing with people in your life, whether it be an extended family member or a close friend or whatever. Make time for people that you love. That's going to really be important because it keeps you going. Positive people, okay? And your business partner will appreciate when you have a presentation that makes sense. Organize your thoughts. If your life is organized, your thoughts will become more organized as well. You'll be able to have more clarity. And lastly, prepare because your day is coming very soon. So this was the word all about God is calling forth the leaders. He's warning all of his kingdom ambassadors, his kingdom leaders to get prepared, to get ready, because this is the season where he's about to birth you guys out of nowhere. People gonna think it was out of nowhere, but you've been doing all this work I just talked about, organizing your life, making sure that you know what solution you are to whose problem. You have been keeping your head low. You have been humble as all get out, but still understand you have will, you have power, you have strength, you have resiliency and stamina, knowledge, all of this, gift, anointing. You got all of this, but you are still remain humble. You keep your character intact. You treat people better than you want yourself to be treated. You don't match energy. You fly above that. You have light energy 100% of the time. And when you don't, you stay in your own environment. You know when to speak up, when to be quiet, when to set a strong boundary, when to cut people off, when to remove yourself from situations that's no longer serving you or in alignment with your gift. When you work on all these things to build and build and build, God say, listen, you about to walk right through the door he got for you, because it's about to open drastically. And be prepared, because your day is coming soon where you're going to be able to be in those leadership positions that you desire to be in. You're going to be able to say that I am the founder of this, or I am the lead person in charge of this. You're not going to have to accept the low amount of paying for your service for a long time. That's just a period. That's just a season. But when God birthed you to abundance and he birthed you to the front of the line versus the back of the line, you're going to be ready to be in position. And it's not all about money or status or anything like that. It's just your kingdom position of where God have you. And you'll know when he got you in that kingdom position, because you'll have a enormous amount of peace, joy, fulfillment. You'll know you are in purpose because your finances will actually show that. You won't have to worry or stress about day-to-day duties that other people worry about. If you're on governmental assistance like God just did for me, you're about to be elevated off of those systems. You have did your time. You have been in a season where you needed help, and now it's time for you to get off of those assistants. It's time for you to come into the kingdom and get into your abundant position. So as you see yourself elevating, just know that God is elevating you. He's pushing you to the front of the line. Okay, you've been in the back long enough. Stand up, be the leader, be the effective leader, a leader with good character, a leader with a good attitude, okay, and a leader who got great judgment by the discernment that your Father gave you. So be ready. It's coming soon. Your door is about to open. If you have not sold into a life coaching session and you need help working on these type of things that I'm talking about right now, make sure that you check the link in my description. Book you a booking session today, and I'm gonna be here serving. So whenever you're ready, I'm ready. I love you guys. Come right back up here tomorrow, and stay tuned for another word from Coach Jess. I love you. I love you. Subscribe before you leave. Hit the notification bell so you can know as soon as I upload, and comment something below if God leads you that way. Hey, say, Coach Jess, listen, I know I've been asleep. I know I've been wandering, but I'm about to stand up and be the leader God want me to be, the effective leader. And not only just with a business, but with your purpose in your life, in your friend circle, just as a person. You're just going to step forth and be the leader that he wants you to be in whatever department it is in your life, okay? I love you guys. God bless. And I'll be right back up here tomorrow, sowing into you some more. Have a great night.